Hello, hello. Testing.
Hi,
Testing.
guys.
Hello, how lovely to see everybody. Shirley, I've
YouTube.
just spotted your seascape in the live stream follow along. Oh my word, it is beautiful.
It's very nice.
It's definitely not too much. Hi, Sharon. And Debs. And
You guys will be
Linda.
horrified to learn how unkind the Hobbit was being about her own seascape, having seen all of yours.
I mean, I love it. I'm so thrilled to bits to see everybody else's takes on it, but it's just seriously, everybody's like running away with it. The imagination is incredible. I've just seen so much creativity in response to this project.
She
It's brilliant.
won't believe me when I tell her that hers is good
I just
as well.
think mine looks a bit like, oh, blah, now next to everybody else's. Oh. No, seriously,
Really?
it's just been, honestly, it's one of the most kind of creative sort of responses to a project.
It is very good, yeah.
We'll have a look at the ones that I've shared in the thingy in a minute. Hi, Rachel.
Ooh, got lots of
And
lovely overseas people in.
Carol. You should have heard what Tom said about you just now, Carol.
I was saying that Carol's awesome and that she's probably going to say some very funny short jokes.
Yeah, what he actually said was he was going to invite everybody to start the short jokes, and he thought you probably wouldn't let him down. Hey, Renee. And Wendy, hello. And Inga, hello, Inga. And Sylvia, hello. Oh, Sylvia won't be there. She just left a message earlier on. You're away in Bridlington. Oh, lovely. I hope you got some sunshine. I've had a lovely sunshine in my little jolly away. I've put some pictures in the live stream follow along. Hey, not only am I Frodo, but you're Gimli.
It's big words coming from Honey, I Shrunk the Cornish.
Yeah, I think you'd fit right into that scene, actually. Hello, Kate. Hello, Roger. Oh, Stuttgart, Germany. Hello. Right, I'm gonna make the big reveal. Brace yourselves. Brace. Hello.
It's the tiniest big reveal ever.
So it's lovely to be back. Not that you ever knew I was away, probably, but yeah, I was just saying about the amazing response to this underwater project. Absolutely fabulous. Yeah, I feel to bits about it. So inspiring, because everybody's coming up with their own different ideas depending on what they're using and what stitches they like. And yeah, I think I'm going to be going on this all winter probably. I keep seeing new things to try. I don't know.
Good, because
can you prove
need
it?
some more projects.
I do.
Don't prove it. We don't want to see the pictures.
You always need more hobbies. Yeah.
More hobbies, less hobbits.
Oh, I know what I forgot. I meant to share in the live stream follow along, and did I do it or not? Hang on a second. I'm just going to have a look. No, I didn't. I posted pictures of our holiday. I've taken some other pictures as well. I want Cass to see what a British seaside town should look like, because I thought Pakefield through to Lowestoft was absolutely beautiful. Or Lowestoft. I can't say it the Norfolk way.
The locals pronounce it weirdly.
It looks like Lowestoft, but they say it kind of like Lowestoft. Lowestoft. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, they had the best beach huts
They must
ever.
go to school.
Yeah. I'll show you a little peek at some of them in a minute. Anyway, okay. Yeah, we'll go there instead of Brighton next time. Yeah. I rechristened, some of you will know, I rechristened Brighton Shite, and I was so disappointed with it. I felt I had to apologise for my country's seaside towns. Sorry, anybody that loves Brighton or comes from there, but I'm sure it used to be absolutely beautiful, but it's maybe just gone downhill. Or maybe we went a bad time. I don't know. I'm not going to say any more in case I offend anyone.
I need to apologise for my country's YouTubers.
Oh, ha 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 ha. So I'm actually going to be working on my underwater scene today. I'm going to do some more. Oh, I've just been putting my elbow all over everything I carefully arranged. Oh dear. Let me go on the splitty thing. I'm going to need to make it. Actually, I'm going to have to do this because you won't see it otherwise. Yeah. Done a bit more here.
Yeah, so
I've got some more.
Utter garbage. That.
It's just wait till you just have you seen everybody else's. You won't have seen all the ones on Facebook either, Tom. I don't know if you've seen Susie Q's on YouTube.
I've seen some of the things around, yeah.
Yeah.
But guys, help me out here. Try and convince her that this is
I mean, you can't
not terrible
take credit
compared to the others.
Can't take credit for that fish because Viviana made that. I mean, I can take credit for this. I thought was quite a nifty idea of doing the tail like this and lining it so I could have it sort of standing up. I've done a little bit more on the octopus. I've added some texture and some sparkles. More and more work to do on the octopus. It's not a quick job, this is my half-assed attempt at what's it called, punto en aria. I was so thrilled today because I was following a tutorial by a guy called Benjamin Crudwig. I don't know how you say the name. I should have linked to him. No, I have linked to him. I put him in the description box, this video. He does this really good tutorial about how to do this technique. And I was filled to bits because he actually replied or came and watched a video because I tagged him so that people could watch his tutorial because it's a lot better than mine. You couldn't call mine a tutorial. And I was well chuffed because he actually left a comment this morning and said it was a nice start to his day or whatever. And he said to let people know that if they had a problem finding it as punto en aria, it's also called Venetian needle lace. But as you can see, I mean, I deliberately decided to do this just a bit of random lacy seaweed effect because I knew it wouldn't matter if if it didn't come out perfect because it's just random. But what he's doing is these amazing leaf skeletons and then he's filling them in or partially filling them in so that he can show a gradual progression of how a leaf decays and becomes a skeleton, a really inspiring project. And his video was really nice and clear and definitely well worth a watch. Oh, thank you, Shirley. And yours you've just shown in the live stream. We'll have a look in the live stream follow along room in a minute in Discord. And it's been brilliant, all these different takes on it. And I know Viviana must be well chuffed as well. Well, I know she is because she told me in an email. So yeah. Hey Lucy. Full of a took. Yeah. Oh, I need to catch up on the chat. Oh, thanks, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about my craft, not the pasty you got in your hand or something. Oh, I've still got the photo. I must share a picture of a so-called Cornish pasty we bought locally to here. They shouldn't be allowed to call it a Cornish pasty. The photo says it all. I will share that later. Oh, when I've done this. It was. Your
name was mentioned at the time.
Yeah, I was disgusted myself. It was palatable, but not a pasty. And they called it a Cornish pasty. They shouldn't be allowed to do that now. I don't think they are allowed to do that now, are they? Yeah, I think
it has to be made in Cornwall.
Yeah, well, this clearly wasn't. It was made at Kett's Bakery.
It could have been made in Cornwall and shipped up frozen. They can make terrible things there as well.
That's true. Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, I made this jellyfish as well. I just made this last night. I've had this piece came out of a Bazaar scrap pack, I think, and I just gathered it up a bit like Suffolk Puffwise, put it the other way up, and then attached some bundles of fibres to it.
Sparkly bummer.
And
hi, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. Dawn always comes in just as you're being rude, mainly because you're always being rude.
Yeah.
You're making tiny books. What's everybody else up to this afternoon? Is your Doll's House Fair just coming up then, or is it just gone? If so, are you nearly ready for it, or how did it go?
Either way.
Dawn's working and lurking. Susie and Bea might be working and lurking as well. They often are.
I'm smirking and lurking.
Yeah, you're smirking and lurking. Yeah. Oh, last Saturday was good, was it? Brilliant. Yeah. I was going to say I wish I could get to some of those, but it's probably just as well I can't. I'd buy things I don't need. I was quite pleased with how this turtle came out. It's just gone in the... It was just a background piece I cut out of a piece of fabric that... Someone sent me these fabric prints. It might have been Suzanne. But this print fabric that had like some shells and turtles and things on it. So I just cut this one out and stitched around it, just like as if he's off in the background a bit, you know. So I'm planning a bit more of the dimensional stitching now, because that super long video I put out, went out yesterday, I think. I was showing these 3 different ways of doing of adding dimension. So there's this stump work shell, so this is my answer to like being too mean to buy myself the the template set that Cass has got from Julie B. Silkworth. Not what I'm saying. I mean, they are very good value and will last you like a lifetime, won't they? So I just but this is more well, this is just like more like traditional stump work, I suppose, and it's just worked straight onto the fabric. You don't need a template or anything. And then this was drizzle stitch, because a lot of people very kindly let me know. I need to move all these bits off because I keep just dropping off. A lot of people very kindly let me know that this, in this lovely piece that Betty sent me, this is called drizzle stitch. And then, now who was it? If you're there in the chat, let me know. Now I've just forgotten what your name was, but they left a comment this morning. I'm reading my comments. I'm just not making blooming time to answer them at the moment. I'm so rude. But anyway, and one very nice person let me know that there's this lady. Oh God, now what's she called? I'll add a link to this and I'll put it in the live stream follow along as well. And I'll mention her in the next video with this project. I've totally forgotten her name now. She shows like 4 or 5 different ways of doing kind of similar to this drizzle stitch. So she does a drizzle stitch and a cast on stitch and a double cast on stitch, and they all make these different kinds of twiddly bits coming off of so I'm going to try a few of them this afternoon and hope that I can remember from a quick look at her tutorial, hope that I can remember how to do them. Yeah, something will happen.
And hi Jodie, Kerry and Ala.
Hi Jodie. Thank you.
3 people all coming and saying hi while you were saying... Well,
and hi Kerry.
I was going to say one sentence, but...
And hi Ala. Did I say hello to... Yes, I said hello to Shirley. Because we've been talking about her seascape.
Hi everyone else who we've missed.
Susan Taylor Brown. Yes, was that it? Yes, it was Susan Taylor Brown. How did you know that, Kate? Well done, you read my mind. Yes. Somebody in the comments left me a link to one of her videos, so I've now subscribed to her channel because I thought she's going to have lots of stuff that I will enjoy. Right, so let's do a bit of that then. I might just stitch these on first so that they are caught in place. So if anybody wants to share pictures of what they're doing in the live stream, follow along. Please do. We'll have a look in a bit.
Show us what you're doing in the live stream follow along room in our Discord.
She's a bit shouty.
Yeah, demanding.
My Natsu bag came in very handy while I've put a picture of that in the live stream follow along as well. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, came in very handy. I got my whole weekend's crafting supplies went in there. Funny enough, they seem to have grown while I was away, and they wouldn't quite all fit in on the way back. I'm not sure how that happened.
Strange.
I've lost a bit. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. Hang on. Okay, so that was going to go there because I thought I could make it look as if...
technical term there, Sharon. Standy-uppy things.
Standy-uppy things. I thought I'd make it look as if this is slightly padded and that's kind of growing out the top, but some random goodness knows what creature, but it'll have like sections stitched down there.
Nice.
These are just Suffolk puffs that I've sort of squashed upwards so the holes aren't central, so they look more like those little... What are they, those things? You know the things I mean, do you?
Yeah. Little sea urchin things or whatever.
Yeah.
Anemones.
I did think that, you know, the 2 clamshells that Cass did, and she did a video of them afterwards as well, with their eyes coming out. I did think that these things would be a good way to do those eyes coming out.
They would.
Rather than, because she had to...
Barnacles could be.
Yeah, barnacles, yeah. She did... she ended up using wire and hot glue and having to wrap yarn around it and stuff. It's a bit of a fiddle, I think, so it might be easier to do that. I've lost one of my pieces now.
I think it's with your marbles.
Yes, it probably is.
Have you put it in the bin with the scissors?
It's one of the... Oh, actually, let's check the bin.
Always check the bin, guys.
Yeah.
That's the problem with having a bin, easy access down there to throw things in. Things will just fall in.
Yes, it's easy to drop things in as well. And not in this case, though.
Yeah. Hi, Jax. How are the cat babies?
There's some pictures in the live stream. Oh, that one's completely lost. It's a little golden, like this size, in this golden brocade.
It'll turn up underneath something else.
Stuck to my sleeve or something.
Yeah.
Don't matter. I'll
Somehow
stitch
in your headphones.
Yeah. I'm all wrapped up today. I can't believe while we were away, I mean, given that we were on the coast in Norfolk, you know, it's not always the warmest right near the coast, and it can be chilly here. But it was so warm, we were walking along by the sea in just T-shirts. I had like this just very lightweight hoodie thing, and I took it off. I couldn't stand to wear it. It was too hot. Oh, this is annoying. Where's that gone?
You have to stand up because it'll be under you.
Oh, ow! Oh, I'm sitting on it.
See, called it.
How would I be sitting on it? I hadn't even got up.
And how did I guess again, like with the bin incident?
Yep. Yeah. The drizzly standy up thingies. Yeah, I reckon that would work really well, Cass, wouldn't it? And it looked quite nice to have a whole lot of them, like, coming out of shells and things, I thought, as well.
Yeah.
Right, one of those was going to go randomly there. That one was going to go there. So I just need to stitch them sort of in place a minute. And I just want to pile up loads and loads. Looking at Susan... What's she called? Susan Taylor Brown?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. She had just like piled up, really densely piled up French knots and all these kind of boogly stitches, and created huge amount of texture and stuff. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. This project is definitely, it's not one to be rushed. It's definitely doing what I hoped it would do, which is giving me a vehicle in which to try out lots of different techniques and things. I'm going to Just
Don't worry, guys. She's not literally been given a vehicle, so you can go near roads. You'll be safe.
Well, I can see a little bit more of it now if I put my mouse out the way there. Oop. Yeah. I've got lots of little, I've got some I want to scatter lots of these around, these kind of little random beads and shells and things. Some of this was like broken necklace. I think that's another thing I've probably got in a Bazaar scrap thing on these beads. But it just takes such a long time. You just got to put loads on it. And I think, like Shirley was saying in the live stream follow along thing on her thing, have I put too much on or not enough? Or what? I don't think you can put too much on with this. I think the more you pile it on, the better these kind of things look, in my opinion. Anyway, don't know what other people think.
Yeah, I'm sure there would be a point where you've gone too far.
Yeah, maybe.
Eventually, but it would take quite a lot.
I'd probably be more likely to go too far with too many colours. That would be one of my things. You know. Right. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of stitching. Roll up the sleeve so you don't catch anything.
Oh, I just had a thought, because it's sat here next to me.
Yeah.
How many Aussies do we have in right now?
I've only seen Cass, I think. Is anyone else from Australia? Why? Why are you asking?
The reason I ask is because I want to ask about chicken salt.
Oh. I bet Cass will know about chicken salt.
Yeah.
Cass is vegetarian, though.
Well,
but chicken salt doesn't necessarily have chicken in it, does it?
No, I mean, the stuff that I've got apparently does. But, yeah.
Hey, Nancy.
Yeah, every Australian I've met has told me how amazing chicken salt is. But it's very difficult to get here.
Hey, Rhonda.
So, yeah, I was hoping...
what are we talking about?
Recommendations when it comes to chicken salt.
Yeah. If Cass now goes, what's chicken salt? That's going to, shoot your whole belief down in...
I mean, if she's a vegetarian...
Yeah. I'm going to try some of this
avoiding chicken salt would be fair.
Beautiful thread, which I always go to say comes from Steffi Graf. It's not, because that's a tennis player, isn't it? Steph Francis. I'm going to try some of this.
People can do more than one thing.
Yeah. I don't think Steffi Graf is into space dyeing threads and things, though.
Maybe.
I should be doing the boring stitching these on into place so I don't lose them again.
Please remember to like the stream if you're enjoying our waffle.
But I just want to try some of this lovely thread with some dimensional stitching, which I'm afraid to call stump work because that makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about, and I don't. So that's why I keep calling it dimensional stitching, because it is dimensional. Even if I go wrong, it's still dimensional. So did I just see Cass say...
stock. Is it made of Super Saiyans?
So is that like a stock powder you literally mix with salt, or does that involve cooking?
Yeah, people always act like chicken salt is the best thing ever, and that eating chips without it would be an insult to chips. Which,
Stock powder mixed with salt. Oh, seriously? That simple. Well, it would be worth... I like that marigold bouillon powder. Yep. I wonder what that would be like mixed with salt. Oh, this isn't going to work. Hang on.
Right, so when you look online, you get so much conflicting information. Some people say, oh, yeah, just mix this with that and it's fine. And they'll say, that's gross. It tastes nothing like that. It's like, well, what?
I think Tom might be implying that he's not quite trusting your judgment here. Oh, look, that's completely split into strands. Am I supposed to use it in strands?
I'm going to trust Cass's judgment. But
I thought...
apparently everyone's wrong.
I thought this was supposed to be used all in one thing like that, but it's very readily splitting into strands. Do you think I meant to use it in separate strands?
Maybe.
It would look nice with some of the strands left to...
Sure doesn't want to stay together.
It really doesn't. Okay, I'm going to see what happens. Oh, no. Maybe I don't want to try this right now. Maybe I just thought I did.
I imagine some of
I can't even get it to all go in there.
Is that people have, they get it from their own chip shop, and each one has their own crappy brand that they use. And you can only buy that in bulk or whatever. And, well, this isn't good. It doesn't taste anything like my local place.
That is not happening right now. I'm going to use something else because that's just going to be frustrating.
Yeah, I'll try the Super Saiyan stock.
And as you're not vegetarian, you might want to try her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, to be honest, I think I'd rather try a vegetarian one first because,
Well, it's always good to have something that is nice for everyone.
Yeah. I'm going to try some of this thread, which I think I might have accidentally stolen this from Granny Sue.
Thief.
I think it might have come home.
Suggesting you dampen the thread to straighten it.
Yes. That's a good idea. I'm not going to do it now, though. I'll end up dampening everything, you know what I'm like.
Yeah. Carol's always got good ideas.
Yeah.
And good short jokes, but,
Okay, I'm going to try a bit of this now. I'm just going to randomly put some somewhere. Bit more of this drizzle stitch type thing. Or I could try one of the fancier ones. So she did, Susan Whatnot did drizzle stitch and a cast on stitch, because with the drizzle stitch it like spirals automatically. With the cast on stitch it stays straight because you go from one hand and then the other. And with the double cast on, she actually did it with 2 needles sticking up and then pulled both through. Do you dare me to try that?
No.
And she did a really long one, and now I've forgotten the name of it.
Do you dare me?
And she used a really long needle, like this one I use for my doll making, and made a really long, like, tendril with it. So I'll try that in a minute. Do you dare me? See how long can I go?
I dare you to see how long you can go without talking.
You're just trying to anything for peaceful life, isn't
About
it?
1.5 seconds, apparently.
just totally taunted me into that.
I'll tell you what, her recent trip away was lovely for me.
Just plain stock is icky. So, hey Lindsay, haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing?
Yeah, I suppose depending on the stock, yeah. Might not be quite what you're after.
But I love that marigold bouillon powder. I wonder if that would work.
Well, they all have different levels of saltiness themselves, don't they?
That is true. I feel like if I mixed that with salt, it would just be too salty. Yeah, I might as well just throw stock at it. Right.
But yeah, hi Lindsay, I'm doing okay, thanks. How about you?
Nice to see you. To see you nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of I'm gonna see how long of a tendril I can get. Where shall I put tendrils? Where shall I put them?
I haven't worked on them recently, Dawn, but I did start working on it. Doing something with hexagons, but yeah.
Shall I just bring them out here? Can't make up my mind where to put them. I'm paralysed with choice here. Right, okay, they're just going to come out the bottom here.
Very true. That's different salt has different levels of intensity. Usually smaller crystals make it a more powerful saltiness.
Oh, that's going to be hard work to pull through. Okay. Pull it through. She was doing this on
popcorn salt, which is very powerful.
Yeah. She was doing this on a frame. And she suggested that sometimes it helps to have a cushion underneath to stop the needle wobbling, because it's, especially when it's a really long one.
Oh, and yeah, keep it a little bit firmer.
And so another helpful comment I got, and I can't remember it off the top of my head now, but somebody recommended a certain kind of needle where the eye is actually smaller than the shaft of the needle. Thereby making it much easier when you want to pull through. So like it's a bullion needle, but I've forgotten who makes it. It's one of those fancy sort of expensive brands, but worth doing if you know. Yeah,
I imagine it's harder to make.
Cowfoot soup over the weekend. It's especially what it sounds like.
Highlighting.
I imagine cowfoot soup would be quite beefy and almost slightly gelatinous because...
Yes, I suppose there's going to be a lot of natural gelatin in that.
Yeah. It would make good stock. I'm not squeamish about eating different parts of animals like that at all, as long as it's made palatable, you know. I'm not kind of funny about the idea of it. Or you put your wool mat underneath, that's a good idea, like what you would felt into or something like that. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I'm having a bit of a crisis of confidence about it because I'm seeing how amazing everybody else's are. And I'm doing exactly what I tell other people not to do. Don't go measuring yourself up to other people. Don't be in a rush. Enjoy the process, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then I go and see a few other beautiful pieces from other people and go, I can't put mine on camera. Oh, dear. I'm just going to try the ordinary drizzle stitch first and see if or shall I try the other way round one? Let's be fancy. Let's see if I can do the other way round. See, I can't though. So she did this one where you did it first with one hand and then with the other. And I guess that's how... That means it doesn't twist. But I don't know.
Oxtail soup with real oxtail in it. That makes sense.
Yeah. I would be, I suppose, I say I'm not squeamish about things like that. I would be slightly like as far as I'm concerned, if I'm going to eat meat at all, it doesn't matter what part of the animal it is or even what kind of animal it is in a way. I feel worse about eating pigs than I do about eating chickens. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel yeah.
What about things like those jungle things where they're doing the bush tucker trials and so on?
Yeah, as long as if it's not nasty to eat, it's not the idea of it that puts me off. But if it was something that felt scratchy or slimy to eat and I just didn't like the texture, I wouldn't enjoy it. But I'd be the same if it was a fruit or a vegetable that had that texture. Do you know what I mean? I don't like things that have got crispy sugar on top. I don't hate it.
Yeah. Especially unexpected textures can be
a bit problematic. Yeah.
There's things like eating, for example, a bull's
testicle.
Vegetables.
Yeah. I'm content giving you the word testicles if you don't know the word.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that puts me off there is there's a certain smell that's released when you cook kidneys, for example.
Oh, right, yeah, and it might be the same.
I'm concerned a similar thing might happen.
Oh, Tom. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. But,
there's a taste explosion one doesn't want.
I wouldn't... If I'm going to eat meat at all, I wouldn't... And someone gave me, it's quite traditional to have a slice of tongue in a sandwich. And like with most meats, we give them like names. You don't call pig, you don't say I'm having roast pig, you say I'm having roast pork. With tongue, it's just tongue, isn't it?
Although English is a bit unusual for the having separate names for the meat versus the animal. Yeah.
That's we're naturally squeamish. But what I was going to say was, although I suppose I wouldn't say no, I definitely wouldn't eat it, you do sometimes, like when we go into Roy's, you'll see like a whole tongue in a...
It just looks like a tongue.
And it just says, I was like, oh no, I would be squeamish about preparing it, I think.
Apologies to our vegetarian viewers right now.
But my mum, when we used to have pigs, when we were kids, we kept pigs at one point. And she boiled the pig's head up in a big boiler, the same one she used to do the washing in, copper boiler, to make brawn, you know.
Mm.
But yeah. Oh, this is going very nicely, look. Ow. I need to dig out my...
It's going very nicely. Ow.
I need to dig out my felting mat. See, now with this, I'm getting the all in a row, not twisting like you get with a drizzle stitch, and that's quite long, isn't it? Do you dare me to go a bit longer? Or shall I stop? Should I quit while I'm ahead? Should I zoom in a bit?
Do another one longer.
Should I zoom in a bit, Tom? What do you think?
Yes, you should.
I'll go medium rather than... I mean, I could go narrow, but then I can't really. It's quite difficult to get it on there at all.
I need to go narrow.
That's probably okay.
But food tasted good.
You're late happy with some New Orleans and he taught you how to cook. Anglo-Saxon words for animals and Norman words for meat. So cow and beef. Oh, is that what it is? Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we are quite unusual in that.
Yeah. It always fascinates me, the origins of words like that. Oh, I just was about to pull the needle back through without doing the crucial rethreading it.
Oh, that would have been a shame.
That would have been a shame.
It would have been hilarious, though.
After being so pleased at managing to remember how to do the stitch. Is that going to go in there? No.
I do find it funny that when you look at food packaging, like if there's beef, it'll have a picture of a cow on it, possibly. If it's pork, it might have a picture of a pig on it.
Yeah.
And then you look at baby food, what's that made of? Horrifying.
I can't get the thread back in. Okay. I think I need a needle with... The trouble is you want a needle with a bigger eye, but then you've got to pull that eye all the way through all these stitches now. Okay.
I got those old anti-piracy things. You wouldn't steal a car.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Just like, you wouldn't eat a baby.
Oh, look, I've fluffed up the thread there, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, fingers crossed.
Ooh. Do you dare her to do it right, guys?
The trouble is I'm also pulling the needle and the thread through quite a fine and several thicknesses of fabric.
Yeah.
So, hey!
Whee!
So that just makes like a curve, that one, rather than the spirally thing.
It's drooping a bit.
Now I want to try the double cast on as well. She also did this, said she doesn't get on with it, but she said that some people use like some kind of a tube over their needle to wind the thread around. So I guess for that you would get like a tubular effect, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So I'm interested to try that too.
Iguana as a soup or a stew. Is it a fairly tough thing that needs the slow cooking then?
You'd imagine iguana would be tough. Sorry, vegetarians.
Yeah.
Somebody did tell me once. Oh, Emma might know this if she's still there. I think it was. Oh God, no, I've forgotten her name. What is it with me and names?
What indeed?
Anyway, a friend of ours who did travel in South America and things, she went to somewhere, was it Peru? And she was actually presented with guinea pig. She knew she was going to eat guinea pig because it was traditional, wherever this was. And but she didn't expect it to be presented. She showed us a picture, I think, as well. At least I've got a picture in my head. Presented on a plate, kind of like a little splayed out guinea pig. That I would be squeamish about. You see, I say I wouldn't. I think
it looks like something you've had as a pet.
Yeah, and I do love guinea pigs. I suppose the more intelligent you feel an animal is, the less...
Guinea pigs are not intelligent.
The less comfortable you are with eating it. And honestly, I'd rather not be eating animals at all. I think we should change the subject, really. Do you know, just before, as soon as I saw Em's message, it came into my head, Airly, and then I looked above and it says Airly and the guinea pigs. Yeah. She travels a lot. Yeah. Armadillo, you call it armadillo. Ha ha. Ah, interesting. Iguanas like chicken. They always say, don't they? It's like chicken. Yeah, we'll change the subject because we'll be making Cass feel ill because she is vegetarian.
Just before we change subject, talking the armadillo just reminds me of that Harry Enfield Dime Bar advert. Is asked if he eats Dime Bars. No, I eat armadillos.
There
Crunchy
you go.
on the outside, smooth on the inside.
I'm going to try that idea of... This is a bit too long, I suppose. Have I got any of those? Because I keep those small tubes like you get on paintbrushes. Hang on, let's see if I can find a paintbrush one that is still on the paintbrush. See if that will work. Because I'm intrigued by that idea.
Yeah.
Here's a little small one I've just pulled off the top of a paintbrush. Let's try that.
How convenient.
Yes. I'm definitely going to do that. Felting map idea. Good grief, that was hard work. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do it over the tube this time. Let's see how we get on.
Come to think, that Dime advert must have been good because I still remember it now, and it was so long ago that it was before we were trusted with the proper spelling of dime.
It was
back when I spelled it D-I-M-E here.
Instead of, yeah. Well, I don't know, this might need... Oh, this is going to go horribly wrong. Because the tube doesn't want to stay on. I might need to only do this...
Just glue it down, it'll be fine.
I might need to only do this on a...
We can't see any of it right now.
On a frame, can't you? No, it's not going to work. This isn't going to work. I have to go back to the middle size. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Nope. I think I'm going to have to do that on a frame when I try it, at least the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need at least one part to be stable.
Yeah. Well, I might instead... Let's put that one away. Let's have two big fat eyes, but not quite so long needles, and see if I can do the double cast on.
This subject change has gone horribly.
Yeah, don't look. Yeah, stop with the eating horrible animals thing.
We've got to look after the vegetarians. They're weak because they haven't got enough protein.
Okay. I feel like I want to make them further apart, but I don't know. Maybe not. Let's.
I think we'll not shut up, number 2.
No, I've done that wrong. I need two lengths of the thread, obviously. Let's try that again. And I'm not going home until I get it right.
I've got horrible news for you then. You're already home. Which must mean you got it right.
On the art front, I'm done with all my taping I was just thinking taping? Like as in videoing for 2025. Because I have Patreon. I give them one video, one early. Give them video one early. So I have to finish December video by the end of it. Oh, right. You're way more organised than I could ever be, Dawn.
Yeah.
That would never work for me. I do now try to give my channel members, it slipped again this week because I've been away, but I do try to give them at least 1 or maybe 2 videos a week that they get to see before everybody else and before the adverts go on. So that's a little bit of a thank you, guys. Okay. I'm set up for
have a video afflicted on them early. Poor guys.
Some people like my videos, Tom.
Why though?
I don't know. Right, so I'm all set up for this now. I've got 2 needles with the eyes upwards, sticking out just a little bit underneath. Probably would be worth me digging out my... no, it isn't. It isn't worth it. I'd have to take boxes off and stuff to get to my needle felting stuff. If I've got anything handy that would work. Nothing I can get to easily.
No.
But yeah, ideally something under there to stop those moving about. I wonder if that would work. Okay, that might help.
Tita K says, I am a very funny man for £2. Thanks, Tita K.
Thanks, TTK. Thanks, TTK.
I am a very funny man for £2. Oh no, Dawn, that means you're not number 1 now. So
he's horrible,
unfortunately,
isn't he?
you missed your prize.
He literally did that to spite you there, Dawn.
So I could continue being lazy and not colour anything.
Right, so
I am cheap, this is true.
those are stuck in there. And I've got my 2 ends. I've got 2 separate things with 2 separate knots at the back. So then I'm going to do this one from this side, but I'm going to go around both needles. I think this is right. And this one from this side. Go around both needles.
You can indeed pay to lie.
I hope that is right.
For a £5, I'm hilarious, Jax.
I think for a £5, I think it might be a bit too much for you to live up to.
Yeah.
It might put a bit too much pressure on.
Luckily, though, you don't deserve a £5, so we'll never find out.
No.
Good luck, Lucy.
Oh, school run time. Was it Lucy's granddaughter who was poorly one of them was poorly last week? Who was that? Somebody had one poorly granddaughter.
I don't remember last night, let alone last week.
Anyway, I was just going to say, hope she's all right now. Okay, I think this is working out. I don't know if I can manage to show it a bit better. Let me go. I'm going to smallen it again. No, biggen it again. So I can try. I still can't really show it. Can you sort of see there? So this one, I'm doing the wrap from this side. I'm pulling it off to there. Hey! Oh, God, that made me jump.
Thank you so much to Lovecraft with Cass for giving 20 gift memberships to the community.
That is far too generous.
Cass, seriously, stop. Oh, well, thank you.
Wow.
Now we're going to get 20. Wow.
Yeah.
Blimey. I'd like to see somebody whose name I actually recognise. Come on. I wish it would pick from the people who are in the chat so that we know that they've...
We know Tig.
Did it say Tig?
Rain is in there as well.
Oh, lovely. Oh, good. I do recognise some of these names as people, and
Miss Macy, isn't that?
Shalia got picked last time. Oh, that's loud. Oh, Nicole Hewitt. She's definitely been picked before as well. In there. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that's okay. But some people we recognise then. Blimey.
Oh, yes, thank you, Cass.
Thank you ever so much, Cass. That's really, really sweet of you. And huge congratulations to all those people who enjoy your membership. I better make sure I do some more free templates and stuff.
Just
so they can make the most of it. Whoops.
Wow. Thing is, even though Cass was far more generous than I am, I'm still number one because gifted memberships don't count towards the
Wow. Seriously? I hope Cass wasn't doing it for that reason because she's really disappointed. Wow. Oh, Jodie, you did the thing. The classic. Ta-da! There's Tig. Woohoo! That's so funny hearing my own voice doing that. Wow. And anybody who's hating all the hey, Louise. Blimey. Yeah, definitely lots of names I recognise here. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, you want better jokes?
Woohoo!
Okay. A hobbit walked into a pub. Immediately she got lost, couldn't find her way back out again. It's not a joke so much as a true story.
I don't know. Do you think they're finished? Cass, you're nuts. Yeah. You're totally nuts, but thank you very much.
Nuts.
Oh, he's all nuts. Yeah, I better make sure.
Excellent timing, Rain. Yeah.
Yeah. I better make sure I have just done a post this morning for any of those new gifted members who are actually here, like Rain is at the moment. I have actually just done a members only post this morning with your October discount code. I'm really sorry I didn't do it before I went away last week, which I should have done. So Dorothy had to message me in Discord and say, how do I get the free templates? I felt awful. I've done it this morning. I put it in a post, so. Okay.
Dawn, I can't answer exactly which hobbit it was. All I can say is after she walked into the pub and got lost, she cackled like a witch and ordered a bucket of gin. That might be enough for you to identify who it was.
He used to have a joke book when he was a kid. Cassie was an odd child. He didn't read like storybooks in bed. He would read the Guinness Book of Records and his bumper joke book. And then as he got older, he started to read computer language books or electronics books, not the kind of things kids usually read in bed. Look, I've actually managed to go all the way up to there doing the double cast on. Hang on.
Please remember to like the stream if you're enjoying our waffle.
Yes, please remember to like the stream if you're enjoying our waffle. I saw that, Kerry. And Dawn, I think in order to get gifted memberships, I understand that there's something you have to do. You have to enable. You have to say that you're happy to accept gifted memberships. There's something you have to do to accept them.
It's weird, yeah, I don't quite know what that's about.
But it may be that because of the limitations, because of being in Belize, that for the same reason as you can't pay for a membership, you can't be gifted one either. I don't know. I wish when we do the gifted memberships, I wish we could like choose people, or we could, at least make sure they're people who regularly comment and join the chat, because there are probably lots of people. I think it just picks randomly from my subscribers. There are probably thousands of subscribers who haven't watched me for years. That's the kind of thing, Jax, at the Big Boys Book of Jokes, it was something like that.
Yeah, I'm asking AI to write some jokes now, and it's done a horrible job, so I'll read some of these for you as the stream goes on. Okay.
Let me just quickly show what I'm doing here. So I've got these two ends. I've done this double cast on thing. It's very awkward trying to do it at this angle. The needles are converging at the top, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. So now I've got to put the two ends of the thread back into either needle and pull them both through. And then we'll see what we've got. It's an interesting technique to try. Not sure how often I would do it, to be fair. Right, while I'm threading these needles, you should tell one of your terrible AI jokes.
Okay.
We'll find out how
first
funny
one,
AI isn't.
bearing in mind my prompt for it here was, can you write me a series of 5 original jokes suitable to tell my audience on stream? Just so it doesn't do anything rude, you know.
Yeah.
That's all I told it. The first joke it came up with was, why did the streamer bring a small ladder to their broadcast? It's perfect. Because they wanted to take their viewer count to the next level. So it knew it should make a short joke, but it failed, which is great.
It tried.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bit awkward, but I'm gonna keep persevering here. Might be easier to do if I put it in a frame. Right, okay.
Well,
I will
these
now
are
attempt
awful.
to pull both needles through this thing. I think you can put both ends through one needle, but I don't think I'd stand a chance of getting it through.
Yeah.
One's through. Ta-da! Let's get the other one. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I think we've done it. Hey! Oh, that is quite cute. Oh, look at that little stumpy stand-up thing, which you can actually make quite long, apparently. Feel like I want to pull that through more. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's quite. Oh, I quite like that. The thing is, to get the kind of effects that that Susan gets, you have to do like hundreds of these, and it looks nice if you do them in all different textures. Like she uses wool as well as embroidery threads and things to get all different textures. But yeah, I think I might just knot them together at the back. Might be the easiest way to fasten off. I can use these threads again. I might try some with wool later on, but I'm going to have to do that in areas where I haven't got too many thicknesses of a fine fabric, or I haven't got the backing. This one had the heat and bond behind it, and although it's the light sewable one, it's still a bit more to pull the needle through. If I just did it in this area, it'd probably be all right.
A couple of excellent jokes there, Kerry. Well done.
Should I look or not?
Oh, they're not rude.
Oh, what did one ocean say to the other? Nothing, it just waved. See, I like that kind of joke. It's innocent, it's still funny. It's a cute joke. Lindsay's done an entire joke just in emojis. Because farts are always funny.
True.
I might just... Oh, I do think that little thing is quite cute. I might just do a few more of them. I think what I should do now is actually make myself stitch these pieces on before I lose them, because I've also just realised that I was going to have put these here and now I've used that space.
Right.
What a fool.
These AI jokes is actually not terrible.
Oh really?
Not sure if it's come up with an original joke as I asked. I'm sure someone has said this before, but you know you're getting old when your body makes a sound effect every time you stand up from the sofa. It's like a free trial of the dial-up internet sound, and I can't find the button to cancel the subscription.
That's true though. I mean,
It is.
my body makes all kinds of noises all by itself now.
Yeah.
Let alone the ones I actually make verbally, like, oof, you know.
Yeah.
Why have I got to go when I if I run up the stairs now, I always have to go at the top. Why?
Well, I don't think you'll want the answer to that.
No, probably not. Take that out of the way now because that is annoying me. Is it time for a look at the live stream follow along room, do you think?
Well, given that rain has arrived, probably.
It probably is, because that means we're an hour in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to do that before I get stuck into
And Rain
this
did
then.
put some eyeballs in Discord, so...
Eyeballs or flyballs? I love those flyballs. Can't decide where to put these now because I've actually just done that in the place that I was going to put these. So now I've thrown myself off again. I'm not doing very much, am I? I'm not getting very much done, but hey ho, never mind, it doesn't matter.
Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts.
Right, I'm gonna stick them on there in a minute. Okay, let's have a look at the live stream follow along. What do computers like to eat? Chips. Hey Debbie.
Reading a book at the moment on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
See, you can be funny without having to be rude, can't you? I don't mind being rude. It's not like I hate being rude, but you know. Should I show them the whole project, seeing as Debbie just said something nice about it? Oh, well, I've got that all over it, but you know. That one was going to go there. My octopus, my jellyfish is a newbie. Just appeared last night. And the turtle. Yeah. It's surprising how long it takes just to do like that, though. This is a long way. It's not a short project, this for sure. It takes me hours just to do that and this bit. But, you know, I enjoy the doing of it and I don't want to pressure myself. Panic just because I see everybody else is leaping ahead. Doing a better job than me. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. It's meant to be fun. Right, let's go. Speaking of what everybody else is up to, let's go and have a look in the Discord room. So I'll just check that I'm in the right place. Let's go back up to the beginning. We left on Cilla Black last time.
Did you guys hear about the massive explosion in the cheese factory recently? There's nothing left but debris.
Oh, I love brie. By the way.
Yeah, you do, buddy.
Right.
Well done.
Okay, we're going to go and have a look in the Discord now. So for anybody that doesn't know, we shared a link a little while ago. Shall I put another one in, Tom?
I think you should, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it again. You're only making me do it because you know it'll make me jump when they shout again.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There it goes.
Show us what you're doing in the live stream follow along room in our Discord.
So that link that's just gone there, if you're in our Discord, that'll take you straight to the live stream follow along room, and if you're not in our Discord, it will invite you to join. But I would suggest that you download the app before you try joining Discord. It usually makes it a bit easier. Why did the developer go broke? Why did the developer go broke?
Because he spent all his money on takeaways. Oh wait.
No, that's you.
Yeah.
Because he used up all his cash.
Nerd.
Nerd joke. Okay, I'm going to go to Discord now and show you what's in there at the moment. So here's some month-old kittens, which Jax has shared. Oh, I love kittens.
Little babies.
There's Boo escaped. Bino and Dandy. Boo and Dandy. Oh, I love kittens. I can almost hear them and feel them when you see the pictures. And Carol, I can't believe after you initially struggled so much with this crochet that you've now finished another one for your friend, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Hats off to you. Yeah, well done. That must be so satisfying. It is when you struggle a little bit with something initially. When you do beat it, it's so satisfying. Beautiful. And there's the culprit, stroke proud mama. She does look very pleased with herself. She's beautiful. God,
she's a baby too. Yeah,
she's only little herself, isn't she? Our first cat, I won't say the word. Data protection and all that. First pet, it's one of those ones, isn't it? But yeah, our first cat had kittens very young as well. Same sort of. It's like, how on earth did that happen? Suddenly there she was with his kittens. Oh, I posted some pictures of my seaside jolly away with Trina. especially the Natsu bag. And apparently it's been going nuts with the Natsu bag.
Bye,
and Rachel and Kirsty were telling me, bye Dawn,
thing.
bye Dawn. But yeah, actually, apart from being nice to look at and fun to do as a project, you can see it just go when you stuff it full, it just goes kind of almost cube shaped. And I was astonished at how much I was able to get in there. It was a good test of my stitching, because although the squares initially to form the strips that you create the construction with, that bit was done by machine, but all of the stitching the strips together I did by hand. I whip stitched up the outside and then I whip stitched on the inside as well. So yeah, but I crammed loads in there. It was pretty weighty and it certainly took the weight. Yeah, it's not the prettiest picture of it, but I just thought I'd show how practical it was. And here, Cass, is what an English seaside town should look like, or at least bits of it. I've got some more pictures I'll share later, but we were, October, and we were there walking along next to the sea in T-shirts. It was beautiful.
Then you went to the Shire.
Yeah, it was just lovely, and they had a lovely, 3 different lots of beautiful beach huts. So this was,
a Doll's House exhibition?
We stayed in a place called Pakefield, which is like suburbs really of Lowestoft or Lowestoft, or however they say it here. And but it kind of felt almost like a little town in its own right, really. It was lovely. We really loved it there. Loved the Airbnb place we had. Loved the beach huts. Oh, this is my friend Trina that I went with. See how sunny it was. Beautiful. It was beautiful. And we even had our own little courtyard. And this was evening. We actually watched the sun go. It was warm enough to sit there until the sun went down. Incredible for October. And this is a little sneaky peek at a project that was, this was using kits that were sent to me by our Sue. Is Sue in today, 00 Sue? Have we seen Sue today?
Yeah,
she sometimes works and lurks, doesn't she? But anyway, Sue sent me these beautiful kits, and I believe Sue at some point is going to be selling these kits, but she hasn't given me any details yet. But I'd already done one before when we went and visited Sue at her studio in Leeds. That's that one in the middle with the pink and the yellow around it. I made that with Sue.
Kept you quiet for minutes, that project.
Pardon?
It kept you quiet for minutes, that project.
We did do it I finished mine in the one evening, so I was quite pleased with that, considering there was wine involved. I was quite pleased with that. Yeah. And that's Trina had the one in the more sort of orangey browny autumnal colours, and I had the one in the sort of purples and greens. I loved them both, so I made her choose. But there was loads left over as well. But I'm going to show a bit more. I'm going to do a little video about that at some point. Yeah. Lovely, lovely kits. I hope Sue does make them up to sell, because I'm sure lots of people would love them. Look at this. So this is Shirley's. Shirley says, have I put too much on or maybe not enough? Don't like the jellyfish. It looks the wrong shape. I don't think you can make a jellyfish the wrong shape. They vary such a lot. Your thoughts, please. Right, let's have a look. I looked at this and thought, oh, mine looks really flat and blah now. It's beautiful, Shirley. Look at I'm zooming in to have a look at all the detail here. I don't think that's too much at all.
No.
I think you could still add more if you wanted to, but I don't think you need to. That's gorgeous. I love how you've got these little kind of frondy bits sticking out here. I don't know how have you done that? Is that just thread ends? It almost looks like they've got knots on the end. So many lovely little details here. I love the dress net in the bright colours there. I'm going to have to dig some of that out and do something like that too. I love however you've done this kind of magenta coloured stitchy bit up the left hand side there. That looks beautiful. I can see most definitely Bazaar scrap packs have come in here, because I recognise some of these fabrics and some of the little doodads and beads and things that you get in them. There's just so much here. I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. Very inspiring. Oh, look, and she's made a little one going back in. A little, beaded little doodad, like the ones Betty sent me. Lots and lots of beading on there, actually. Let's have a look at... I didn't even look at the fish. Let's have a look at the fish in this one. They're fab. No, I think that jellyfish is absolutely fine shape, isn't it?
It is.
They vary such a lot. I like with the net laid over the top like that. That's nice. That gives that feeling, you know, where they have that almost transparent layer, don't they? But there's like a sense of their substance in the middle, but that completely see-through bit on the outside. Strange things, jellyfish, aren't they?
Like angry bags of water.
Yeah, spiky sometimes. I love your fish. Look at the amount of sequins and beads on there. That's a lot of work.
Remember that when you're zoomed in, they can only see kind of a bit in the middle of the screen.
Oh, perhaps it's pointless me zooming in, is it? I can't move it side to side, which is frustrating.
For example, I don't think they saw the beaded doodad you were talking about when you zoomed in on that before.
I can't see what
full Discord window without your face seen.
Yeah, can you see that now? Is that are they seeing what I'm seeing now, Tom? I know you can see both. Okay, so that's the beady bit I was talking about. Maybe I need to put the plus sign where I want to zoom into, do I?
Possibly.
Yeah. And look at all the beading down here. This looks like a feather stitch with beads added to it. That is a lovely effect. I'm going to be copying that one tonight, for sure.
Leaf.
I don't know how you've done these leaves, these kind of leafy shapes. I wonder if they're cut out from something. Oh, there's the beaded doodad you're talking about, isn't it? Can you see it now, Tom?
You can see that now,
Yeah. So that's a bit like the ones that Betty sent to me. And let's have a look here. Gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I think you must be very chuffed with that. You should be very chuffed with that. I love the little shoulder goldfish as well. And there's every time you look, there's something else.
Yeah.
Love it. Brilliant. Wendy, watching you today. Oh, from your new craft room. Can't wait to get all your stuff in. So is this the outside of the craft room? Oh. Hang on. I meant to click off that then. Oh, what a lovely space, Wendy. Oh, I bet you're itching to mess that up. Have you got lots of shelving and things, or have you yet to get that? Oh, how lovely. I hope you got some heating.
Just imagining how long it would stay like that for you. How quickly it would just end up filled with stuff.
Yeah, not long. I used to have like an attic. Well, it wasn't like an attic. It was an attic in the house that I rented. I had that as my cottage. It's a bit of a pain because I had to carry everything up there, up a loft ladder. I didn't have the amount of stuff I've got now. But the trouble with that was it was boiling hot in the summer and freezing cold in the winter.
Yeah.
So, but it was nice. It was nice.
And you had a cat that had trained you well.
Yes.
So he would steal your cardigan.
Yeah, he would sit there pawing me and looking pathetic until I took my fleece off and gave it to him, and he would sit wrapped up in my fleece and I'd be shivering. Oh, look. My niece went to the zoo at the weekend and had to get me photos of the giraffes. 4,000 rainbows, bunnies, brownies, bunny girls is something completely different. Bunnies and guides took over the zoo. Oh, look. I love giraffes. They always look so gentle, but they do fight, don't they, actually? They whack their necks at each other.
They can get some speed up on those horns.
Yeah.
With such a lot of neck.
Prompt list I'm doing at the moment, Crixus. She's doing Calmtober, a prompt every other day. That sounds like a good idea. Let's have a look at these. Day 6/11 ink. Why is it day 6/11? I'm confused. But I love that. I love it. That's really comical. And that would just be the way a cat would look at you after it had knocked the ink over. Yes, and what of it?
Don't worry, I got that ink for you. You're welcome.
Day 1, owl. I like that you've got the one flying and the one doing that, turning its head on the side, looking at your thing. Oh, look.
Oh, hi, Andrea. It was Cass who bought the gift memberships.
Thank you, Cass. Naughty but very, very nice, she is.
Yeah.
Naughty but very, very nice.
Naughty, very naughty.
Lightning.
Name that song, guys.
I like this one. Yeah. No, I can't. I know I should be able to. I love that effect. I love that effect. Stormy sky, night sky. Very good. Oh, here's the prompt. So owl, lantern, wind, quilt, lightning, ink, path, sunflower, fog, scone, garland, pine, craft, run a duck, brass and burrow. That's a very interesting mixture of words, isn't it? No, there's no definite kind of theme there or anything, is there? You know, that's quite a good variety. Did you draw this, Kerry? Or is this what Crixus Art provides? I'm assuming, because it looks different to Kerry's normal. Oh, I love that. Path, nice one. You must have masses of artworks, loads of sketchbooks and things now, Kerry. That must be lovely to look all through them. I like that. I love that lantern. It's this thing you do with it where you cut it out. I like the 3D thing that you do. I always love that. It's almost like a pop-up book kind of feeling. I love this one. That is brilliant. All the leaves blowing off. I like how, because all the leaves are facing in that direction, it gives the effect of the wind, and the hair and the scarf blowing as well. I love that. Wind. And what's this one? Quilt. Well, didn't have to look too far for inspiration for that then. Love that too. And sunflower, one of my favourites. So it's been a very good year for sunflowers up here. I've seen a lot of sunflowers this year. Beautiful. It's a lovely collection there, Kerry. You must be about halfway through? Yeah, almost exactly halfway through. Snoppy starting a doodle before you go back into the no internet zone. Yeah, it does make you realise, doesn't it? I found myself without the internet a couple of weeks ago one evening, and I thought, oh, that's all right, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll just listen to some music and I'll do my stitching, or I'll listen to a podcast. I thought, no, I can't. What am I going to do? And of course there's terrestrial TV, and I suppose I still could have, but even then our connection is all by, so I don't even know if that would have worked. Yeah, I think in the end that's what I watched The Pianist again, because I have that on DVD, and luckily my old laptop still has a DVD slot. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I'm very envious of your doodling. DVD players. Yeah, exactly. I'm very envious of your doodling. Snoppy, you always make it look so
nice.
Yeah, I started doing my doodling, and I did do quite a bit more of it off camera, but I got a bit disheartened. Again, allowing myself to be disheartened by looking at other people's and thinking that, you know, I couldn't do it. And I so disagree with doing that. I so discourage other people from doing that to themselves. But, you know, whoa.
It's different, isn't it?
It is different. It's different when it's yourself.
Yeah.
Do as I suggest and not as I do. Oh, lovely. Octopus. That's beautiful. I love that design. Jackie. Let's see if I can. Oh. Have I got that where you can see it, Tom?
Probably. Hold on.
Am I just showing a corner? It's very difficult for me to judge. I love that, Jackie. I love the texture you're getting. It's quite reminiscent of that knobbly texture that octopuses have. I've looked at a lot of octopuses online recently, and they did the octopuses and lobsters and seahorses. They all vary there's enormous variety in the colours and the textures and the sizes and shapes even. Yeah. Oh, look.
I mean, with an octopus, the colour and texture can vary with the same octopus. They can disguise their texture as well as their colour.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Which is creepy.
Yeah.
That's not okay. You can't do that.
I wish I could do that. Yeah. There's a recipe here for how to make chicken salt. Australia's best kept secret. Yay! Well, we're going to have to try it, aren't we?
Well, I mean, the reason I was asking for brand recommendations is because I want to see something that, was exactly what people are talking about.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah.
I will try these recipes anyway because,
Yeah, because it'd be interesting to try. Yeah, you almost want to get the brand that everybody raves about so that you can have a yardstick, really.
Exactly, yeah. And then this homemade stuff is probably better, but
Yeah. I think the trick of it is going to be to make it flavoursome enough without getting too salty.
Yeah.
Just reading thank you, Sue, putting my mind at rest. I didn't pinch that thread, you just mixed a load in with my stash. You didn't want it back. That's good, because I kept thinking, I don't think I put this thread in. And I came back with, because obviously I took quite a few little boxes of thread with me, and quite a lot got used, but quite a lot came back as well. So yeah, that explains it then. Thank you. Original aromat. Is that a similar thing? Maybe. Are you eyeballing my eyeballs? Pattern free, handed by me. I like them. I do like these. Good time of year for them as well, Rain.
Yeah.
I do love those. Are you going to do like a kind of a twisted cord at the back or something to be like the optic nerve and everything and the blood vessels at the back? I think I would. As if they've just
next week they're going to get hats, apparently.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'd be going for the looking as if they've just been torn out of a head approach.
Yeah.
Oh, a Dorset button. Yay. Now, is that a Dorset button or a Yorkshire button? Are you sure that's I think it's a Yorkshire button, isn't it? It might be being... I thought a Dorset button was the one with the ring, and what you're doing is a Yorkshire button. Maybe.
No, that one's a Wembley button.
I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about, really. Oh, here we go again.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, look. I had a go at doing inspired by yours, Deb. I'll show you in a minute how it went. It didn't go well. I love this, though. I just love that. And I even thinking of that, while I was away, we went into Ryman's, and they had quite a lot of bargains, so I couldn't resist. And one of them was a pack of biros in different colours, proper Bic biros, nice quality biros, with in all different colours for like £1.50, because I thought they'd be really nice for doing this kind of doodling. So yeah, I was thinking of your doodles when I bought them. Oh, look, Drawloween working on Pumpkin Man. Oh, I love him. You're still enjoying the Wink Stella, Cass? I can see a bit of Wink Stella shine now, I think. Oh, I love him. Oh, that's my fave so far. That actually reminds me of someone. Have you been giving yourself bad dreams? Oh, that's a good jellyfish. Some are quite cute and some are quite gruesome.
Good. Excellent mixture.
He looks initially cute and then you see the teeth. I love your initial, Cass. very clever, and it looks cool, and it's probably quite easy to replicate. Mine is boring. What is this one? Mushroom Man. Mushroom Fairy? Mushroom Goblin. Definitely to do with fungus. Oh, I love these. They're really good. I'm itching to get. I signed up for the taster thing, the Year of Magic taster thing, and Tam gave 5 extra days of the taster as well, and I'm still wanting to do some of those lessons because it was so good, and I've been itching to get, and I haven't had time to do anything this week. It's so frustrating.
Apparently it's a forest sprite.
Oh, a forest sprite. Oh, so we'll have a look. Now we know who you are. I always love fungus though. Oh, they're beautiful, Cass, and slightly disturbing. Here's Jodie's dyed threads. Beautiful. Cool. I love that fluorescent kind of lemony, citrusy green. Beautiful. And I think you said you were using ink tents, if I remember right. Oh, Kathy, look at this. Now, is this Kathy Karma Creations, Kathy, or is this we've got too many people with similar names?
Yeah.
I think this is Kathy at Karma Creations, but I'm not sure. You'll have to let us know. Let's have a bigger look. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's really beautiful. Love the way you've done that kind of crest thing down the back of the seahorse. That's beautiful. Oh, and the little pearls inside. That looks like pearls inside a shell. Oh. Disturbing. I can see my face in the background there. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at all those lovely details. I like the way where you've dyed the lace, like it looks like vintage lace or something there, and trims and things to make the effect of coral and stuff. That's one of the things that I was looking again at Christine's the other day. She did like a coral reef, like a 3-dimensional with this stump work octopus. It's fabulous. It was for an exhibition, I think she was doing it. Just like really, really fabulous. Yeah. Oh, can you see what I mean, Tom? Can't you? The things that are coming out of this project are just so inspiring.
Oh, amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
However, I'm not going to agree that means yours is terrible.
Okay. Maybe I've just been looking at mine too much. Sometimes you just, you see someone else's with fresh eyes, Yeah. God, that's a lot of beading on there as well. One thing I need to do is get my beading needles out and add some beads in that way, because I'm struggling. I'm not enjoying the stitching on of the beads because I keep using too big of a needle. So I need to do some beading, like get a proper needle out and do it separately. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm glad you shared this in here, Sue, because I think Tom will love this as well. This is like the best Halloween costume ever. Apparently this boy said that he wanted to be a fart. And I'm assuming that little blue thing that he's holding is a fart noisemaker. Oh, that is genius, isn't it?
It is.
He looks well pleased with himself. And if you'd have thought of it, that's exactly the kind of thing you would have wanted when you were that age. Yeah. I want to be a fart. And I would have enjoyed making it, to be fair. I love it. I love that. Oh.
Hi, Alison. Yeah, sucks that you've been ill. Glad you're on the mend there.
Hi, Alison. Oh, look at this. This looks a bit like that block printed fabric we were using in the Maggie projects, doesn't it? Looks very similar kind of thing. Sewing into a pillowcase. cool. I've never found an exciting pillowcase like that before. Jackie, love it. What thread are you using there? Let's have a look. Perle. Oh, you probably can't see because I've zoomed in on the wrong place. I don't know, might have done. Beautiful. I do love that. I could spend, I do spend hours just stitching into the pattern or printed on a fabric like that. Right.
The zooming in went onto the threads mostly.
Oh, it did. Well, I put the zoomy thing where it was, so I don't know what else I could do. That little boy's fart costume. Out of all those lovely things I've just shown you, what am I remembering? The fart costume. Oh, sulky 12 weight. Oh, that's much lighter than the Perle, isn't it? Yeah. The fart costume, you want one, don't you, Lindsay?
Who doesn't?
Came down on Friday with a lurgy. A few people have started getting flu or COVID. Oh, yuck. Oh, it is that, Kathy. Yeah. So that seahorse one that I just said, is that Kathy at Karma's Creations? Yes. So that's the one that you were doing with your daughter, weren't you? Which is Joe's Paradise of Colour, if I'm remembering the name of the channel right. They were doing that as a live stream. Paula did one on YouTube as well. Yeah, I love sulky too. I have got some sulky threads. Or I think maybe last time I went.
I've got a sulky mother.
Ha ha ha. Last time, I went cheapskate and got this instead. No, I didn't. No, this is sulky. Yeah, yes. But I have managed to find a cheapskate version. Hang on. No, we're not gonna. There we go. Sulky there. Okay, it really is called sulky. I think it's maybe German. Oh no, it says Italy. I always got the impression it was German before. I don't know why. Anyway, I assume wherever it was made, that means something else completely. That's a good idea. Making a book cover with it. Yeah. Right, I'm going to do a little bit more before it's time to stop. I can't believe where the time has gone again. I think I'm going to maybe do freezer dinner tonight. So that has literally just fallen in the bin.
See, we've got to stop.
If I tried to do that on purpose, I couldn't do it.
Have you, by any chance, done a thank you to our members yet?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Well, that's rude.
You're just determined to stop me actually doing something so that later on you can say, there, you haven't done anything.
I'm just determined to stop you from disrespecting your kind, generous members.
Hey, Shorts! Into the bin with you. Love that colour. It's made by Gutenberg.
Yes, didn't get a chance to say
German.
Shorts earlier,
right, so maybe it is...
Yeah.
It said something about Italy on that label, but that maybe it was just... Dyed Italy. Maybe it's just dyed in Italy then. Yeah, I always got the impression when at the craft shop that I was working at, something about it, but I think it must have been the paperwork that came with it or something made me think it was German. In which case, perhaps sulky means something different.
Maybe. Yeah.
It isn't Gutermann, it's cotton, and Gutermann is all polyester. No, you can get Gutermann all 100% cotton as well. Yeah, they make 100% cotton too. In fact, there's some in the... I got an extra Natsu bag kit to put aside for a friend. Does anybody want to see the other colourway, which I think probably isn't available anymore? But let's wind you up with it anyway. Hang on.
Monster.
It's beautiful. Well, they might get this colour back, I don't know. But I did notice that it's out of stock at the moment. The Fairy Rings one is still in stock, but yeah, look, this is the... it's beautiful. Look. It's all soft blues and soft blues, beige, browns kind of colour. Very, very pretty. But yeah, you can't get it, so. Yeah, so this is why I got this out, actually. So this is Gutermann. Oh, believe me, that says Gutermann. If it would just focus, there we go.
There it is.
And that is 100% cotton. So they do extra strong threads as well, I believe. They do different ones, yeah. Rachel put in that because that thread is more expensive, that 100% cotton one. So she put that in and the different kind of the cotton batting instead of the polyester one. Because I wasn't having the instructions, because they'd run out of the instructions. And I said, well, don't bother putting the instructions in with this one, because I can put the instructions I had left in my kit. I won't need them again. Now I've made it once, I don't need to read the instructions again. I can follow my own video if I get stuck. And so she put them in to make up the difference, which was really sweet and very unnecessary. But yeah, I think my friend will love that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. So, I want to just use... This is the normal Gutermann, the polyester sew-all one, they call it, don't they?
Do they now?
Yes, they do.
Should they?
I'm going to try and stitch these shells and I'm going to do nothing else. Yeah, it is nice. I don't think Gutermann thread's not the cheapest, but it is really nice quality. I have got some other... I bought some... I'll show you them in a minute. So I'm distracting myself again. This is why I get nothing done.
Yeah.
It's my jumble of threads that I use hand sewing and on the machine. So I got these, a whole load of these in different colours, and they do stitch fine on the machine. I haven't had a problem. The machine hasn't argued with them as such, but it does. I think you can actually see it's got a slight fluffiness to it, and it does make a lot of lint, which I think in time might start to bother the machine. And I got these cheap as well, because my friend who sews a lot, Trina, that I went away with, she uses rainbow thread in her overlocker and her machine because it'll kind of go with whatever you're stitching, sort of thing. So I thought, oh, that's a good place. So I got hold of this, and then I like it so much I use it for hand stitching as well. It was really reasonable, but it's not the quality of Gutermann. It is more prone to breaking, and it does make a bit more lint. I do love Gutermann threads. I think they're worth, you get what you pay for. This is sulky. I've got some of these sulky cottons in a 12 weight, which are nice for when you want something a bit finer than stranded, you know. Yeah. Why did I start showing that? Oh, it's just to show the cheap ones that really aren't as good as... They're not as good as Gutermann, I have to say. You do kind of get what you pay for. Having said that, they were so much, much cheaper. I don't know. I think if it's for hand sewing, no problem at all. Machine sewing, I'd be worried that the lint would cause a problem eventually. And I'm not very good at remembering to clean my machine and stuff like that. So, hope you come next time as well, Inga. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Your machine will only use Aurifil. She is a diva indeed.
Ridiculous.
Right, I made a Mabel.
You're weird.
Yeah. I think, the thread seems quite expensive, but I mean, it goes a long way, doesn't it, thread? I mean, that, all of that stitching, except for the decorative stitching that I did on the handle, which I didn't really have to do. All of it was done with this real thread that they put in the kit, and you can see it's only about half used, maybe 2/3, probably 2/3 used. So And you pay quite a lot for fabric as well, don't you? So what's the point of spoiling the ship for a ha'porth of tar, as my granny would have said?
Yeah, sure.
My granny said some weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that, Jackie, but I still find the sulky 12 weight easier to use in some ways than 2 strands of embroidery floss. I really enjoy using it. Perhaps it's just easier to manage as it's just 1 strand. Yeah. Just depends on what you want, doesn't it? I like it trying all different kinds of threads, really. Okay, now I need to try and stitch this on without losing where the others are going. Okay, we can do this. Just want to tack it in place a minute.
So I wasn't fully paying attention. Did you do the members list thing?
Oh, God, no, I didn't. Oh, it's a good job you're here, Tom.
Yeah.
Head like a sieve.
So I felt like I didn't hear anything, but I was reading something at the same time, so...
A huge cross stitch in 12 weight sulky. Oh, wow. Right, we want to see evidence, Carol. Yeah, it is nice. It's just nice and easy and smooth to use, and it's smooth. Okay, I'm going to say a big thank you now to my lovely channel members. There's a few more of them than there were when we started. Thanks.
Yes,
huge thanks to Cass.
Those 20 new ones won't be on the list just yet.
Oh, actually, no, they won't. So, yeah. Here we go.
I plan to make that happen automatically at some point, but
yeah, it takes a bit of doing though, doesn't it? So thank you ever so much to all of you who have been supporting us, for some of you for like more than 9 months now. Like I've said before, it sounds like, because we say it all the time, it sounds like it gets a bit tired and you can't think of a new way to say it, but yeah, I just still mean it. I still mean it as much as I did the first time I said it. It blows me away that people are supporting us this way. I just think it's lovely, and I very much appreciate it, and so does Tom, even though he's a very rude boy.
I'm not the one who forgot to thank them
several
times.
That is true. You're not the one who hasn't been getting around to answering my comments either. I won't make them go round again and get dizzy. Oh, hang on, let's go back here. So yeah, thank you ever so much, and if anybody is interested, there's a join button somewhere you can have a look at to see what's and I'm sorry I forgot to post the monthly members only discount this time until poor Dorothy had to ask me about it. Embarrassing.
And even now she didn't do the fancy round of applause sound effect at the start of the...
Well, that would have been too much.
The members list thing.
I've left a huge great thread at the back there because I'm thinking I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but that's getting in my way. I just really...
You might need to zoom the camera out a bit.
Because you can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
but if I zoom out, I think I'm already zoomed out. This is zoomed out.
Yeah, well, then you might need to adjust the camera or the workpiece.
If it's any further away from me, I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Nobody cares what I'm doing anyway.
No. No one believes that you're actually going to do it.
Nobody expects me to actually get anything done.
You're addicted to fabric, nuts, fabric, and thread. Nice.
Ah. Stranded cotton from cottage gardens in Australia. Oh. Aldani, sulky, DMC, wonderful. And I love some of that. I do love looking for vintage threads. I did a lot of it when I was trying to find threads bargain threads to take to the Bazaar event with me. You do have to be careful with vintage threads because sometimes they've not kept well and they will tend to break and things.
They can be quite fragile.
So it's a bit of a leap of faith when you buy them from eBay because you can't give them a little surreptitious tug to make sure they're not rotten.
Yeah.
But actually I was very lucky with all the threads that I bought.
Well, that's good.
And my best buy ever was Miss Cheatham's collection of embroidery threads, which came in the box, the
yes,
shop,
you were very
shop
happy with
display
those.
box. Oh, I thrilled to bits. The story that came, because I researched her history and everything on Ancestry and what have you. I did a video about that ages ago. It was just reading about her story, her and her sister's story and everything. I was just so thrilled with it. And I've now got some vintage, like 1930s embroidery magazines with embroidery transfers that very likely the Mrs. Cheetham would have used, you know, for their embroidery, would have used those threads for, you know. The most amazing thing was how vibrant the colour still was. They were mostly silk threads, but there were some cotton threads. And the only ones that weren't still fully usable were some of the finer cotton thread. But I will still find a use for them.
Yes, it's not like you're going to throw them in the bin.
No. And I got quite a lot of a big bag, a bargain price of this kind of thread, which isn't great for just stitching it into normal fabric. I mean, you could use it like in canvas or Ada or whatever, or couch it down. But you wouldn't normally kind of try and stitch it into fabric like this with it for an embroidery, would you? So I have got quite a lot of this left. But what I'm doing now, because I've got lots of different colours of it, is I'm bundling up 4 or 6 strands of it all together and couching it down between pieces on the quilt. So that's a nice way to use it, yeah. So there's no point in me stashing it, you know. Might as well use it up. Hey, Susie! I was just raving about your underwater piece as well.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you know, the other day I was searching the kitchen for that bottle of oil that I was sure I had somewhere.
Yes.
Couldn't find it. I found it.
Where did it turn up?
It was up here on my desk behind one of the speakers.
Why would it be there?
I would have brought up a bag of shopping that I bought with junk food in it. And the oil must have been in the bottom of that bag.
And you put it there
and
out the way.
I probably put it there to take down, and it just...
Yeah, just sat there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for eating junk food upstairs.
Yeah, well, I also get junk food, which is delicious.
Yes. Right, that's one stitched on. I'm definitely going to try some more of these fancy stitches by that woman's name I can't remember again. Susan Taylor something. Susan something Taylor. What's for dinner? Let's do what's for dinner. Chinese sticky ribs with new amazing taste, like the real sauce, but so low in carbohydrates. Ooh, please do share.
Interesting.
What brand is it? Is it like are you talking about like a ready-made sauces that you can just like use as a stir-fry sauce, or? Always happy to find a healthier alternative that tastes just as nice.
I prefer an unhealthy alternative that tastes better.
Well, that's you, isn't it?
There's a lot of people.
Well, I'm going to wedge that in
Homemade,
there.
apparently, but she'll send the recipe. Nice.
Oh, yes, please do.
I'm going to be having lasagna.
Are you? I might do some kind of freezer dinner tonight because I feel like I want to get into this now. I finally started.
Yeah.
So cold. I'm sitting here, I've got my hoodie on, I've got my fleecy lined, these leggings have got like a fleecy lining, and I've got, hang on. In case Ellen's watching. Ellen from Australia sent me the chicken socks. I've got my chicken socks on. I actually hate having socks on all the time. I prefer not to have anything on my feet, but I've got to... Oops, let's go back here. I'm just so cold at the moment.
Rain, 5 cloves of garlic for 2 people doesn't sound like extra garlic. It sounds like bare minimum.
Sounds like what we always have, to be honest. Yeah. Has anybody ever tried making that 40 garlic chicken? 40 cloves. Nice. Yeah, you have to put 40 cloves of garlic in this chicken. It seems a lot, but because it just like roasts down, it goes all soft and sweet, and it doesn't seem over garlicky when you actually eat it. It smells delicious while it's cooking.
Mm.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
nice.
so you're saying Swedish recipes are just wrong. Got it. Makes sense.
Brilliant. Grandkids having pesto pasta, then meringue, strawberries and ice cream. Oh, we'll come round yours. Stir-fried pork fillet with veg. Very nice. Chili and chips. Have you considered, oyster stitch or cup stitch? No.
Interesting.
I haven't heard of those.
I think you should consider them.
Yes, I definitely will consider them. I shall be looking those up as soon as we finish streaming. Oyster stitch or cup stitch. I'm kind of imagining what that looks like, and it sounds, Yep, I'll look that up as soon as I've finished, Renee.
7 cloves for 2 people sounds more like it.
Yeah. We've got quite a high tolerance to garlic and chili as well, actually, haven't we? Probably.
I find the trick is to not have to go and speak to anyone else afterwards.
There is that.
If you just don't leave the house, it's fine.
Or go home in a taxi afterwards.
Yeah.
If the taxi starts opening, the taxi man opens the window. What do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire? Frostbite.
Oh dear.
Still eating leftover turkey. Oh,
Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I didn't know there was such a thing as Canadian Thanksgiving. Oh.
Well, you should have known.
I should have known that, yeah. Sausage stroganoff with extra garlic. I didn't read the sausage stroganoff part.
Oh yeah.
God. Kerry's still on the joke book. How does a penguin build its house? Oh, bye, Snoppy. Nice to see you.
To see you, nice.
Maybe Carol will put the recipe in the live stream follow along, and then we can all see it. It glues it together. That's what I call. You call it picky tea. I call it enthusiasm tea. And so, like, enthusiasm pasta is when you make a pasta. That's a pasta bake, or in a pot or whatever. And you literally throw everything you've got into it. That's why it's called enthusiasm pasta. I'm in such bad. TN. Been on mashed potatoes twice a day. Oh, I love mashed potatoes though. But you can have too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't suffer from insanity. I enjoy every minute of it. Oh, yes. I should have known that. I used to code a lot of that. If I put my mind to it, I could probably still remember the code for it.
Probably.
Enjoying what you see? Like and subscribe to see more.
You hating every second of what you see? Why are you watching? Why would you do that to yourself?
Other channels are available.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up those stitches that Renee suggested afterwards and try some more stitches out of that Judith Baker Montano book. I think the next video I'm going to do with this, I'm going to try a few different ways. Perhaps I'll make it like 3 different ways again of manipulating fabric to get texture. So I love that thing where you scrumple up velvet to make it look like those, what they call brain corals. So I'm going to try a bit of that, and some of that pleating that Viviana does to make the kind of stems of those sea anemones. And maybe pinch 1 or 2 of Christine, Create and Craft with Christine's ideas, because she did that amazing coral reef project. Maybe pinch a couple of her ideas as well. Although a lot of those were very 3-dimensional, and I can't have this too 3-dimensional, but it can have a bit of, it's got quite a bit of dimension going on here. It's going to be the lumpiest book you've ever seen. How do you get an egg to roll? No. Told my My wife's just drawn her eyebrows too high. She looks surprised. You push it. Oh dear. That sounds like when you had that joke book when you were little and you got obsessed with telling jokes for a while, Tom. Like that sounds like when you made one of your own up and it didn't quite work. To be fair, you were only about 6 at the time.
Yeah.
Ow. I'm getting slightly sore fingers from pushing through multiple layers of fabric at the moment, but I'm not doing too bad. One other thing to mention before we go is we are still hatching plans, me and the ladies at Stitch Kit, with a view to a crafty day at their base next year, sometime next year. So watch this space if you're interested in that. I think probably what we're going to do is come up with a bit more of a definite idea of what we're thinking, and then we'll put it out there and see how many people might be interested. Because obviously it's going to be a lot of work to put it together. You want to make sure you pitch it right. You want to be sure that it's going to suit, as many people as possible. In terms of when it is and what we'd be doing and how much it'd cost. And I'm very excited about the ideas that I've thrown a few ideas at them and they've thrown a few ideas back, and I'm very excited about it. Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be really, really fun. So I hope it does. I hope it happens. Put it that way. Yeah. Well, I think it's not too long of a trip for from here, is it? It's
no, it's doable.
Yeah.
Difficult to see anything as too long a trip after Cass came to visit.
That is true. Yeah, yeah.
Complaining about nothing.
It would definitely be a. For us, it'd be more than an overnight stay. It would have to be 2 nights, I think. The day before and the day of. Yeah. Oh no! Please, no, I haven't. I thought I'd lost that one again. No, I haven't. Here it is. Squidge that in there.
It's come see.
It's time for me to say my goodbyes, isn't it?
It is rather, yeah.
R.I.P. boiling water, you will be missed. Oh, that's another thing I got into. Trina got me to watch The Traitors, and I'd never watched it before. I don't usually watch that kind of thing. Absolutely hooked on it. We watched the entire first season while I was there, and part of the celebrity one. And then since I've got home, I've watched the entire season 2 pretty much all in one night. I think there were only 3 seasons anyway, so yeah. One says the other, how do you try this thing then? Time flies like an arrow. There's jokes coming thick and fast now.
Well, thick anyway. 2
goldfish in a tank. One says to the other, how do you drive this thing then? Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. Bye everybody on that note. There's a Traitor's Island too. Ooh, you shouldn't have told me that, Lucy. I've never watched stuff. I don't watch any of those things like, the thing with the I'm a celebrity, get me out here. Strictly, any of those things.
It's weird because you love reality TV.
Well, I like what I think of as the more sort of creative ones, like, I like Bake Off, I like Sewing Bee. There's a woodwork one and a glass one and a jewellery making one. I've watched all of that. I like those.
I like Come Dine With Me, apart from the announcer guy.
Yeah, he spoils it. He's too shouty. I like the pottery throwdown one. Love that. But that's because they're kind of creative things, so I get into it. But which came first, Kerry?
Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere.
Yeah, pottery throwdown. We need a miniature one, don't we? Have you watched the miniature? There is a miniature one, isn't there? There was, I think there were 2 seasons of it, and they got Sandy Toksvig to do it because, of course, she's small as well, isn't it? So, yeah, I really enjoyed that. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking that out. You'll enjoy that with the miniatures.
The last thing you and Emma need is a miniature one, because you're both the miniature one.
I can see us on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd get quite competitive about that.
Macro lens.
Right, I'm going now. I'm going to come up here a minute. Thanks for coming, everybody. Special thanks to Cass for all those gifted memberships. You're a sweetie.
Yes.
Naughty, but nice. Yes, the British one did it! 2 of your friends in it. Oh, wow, how exciting. And the woodworking one, I forgot that. Yep, love that one too. Yeah. Yep, the Doll's House. I think that's the one we're talking about, Wendy. I think so. I also like Kirsty's one that she does for Christmas. I like that too. Yeah. WIP and Wednesday. Okay, right, I'm really going now. Thanks for coming, everybody. It's lovely to see you
everyone.
all. It's lovely to be back, and I'll see you all again next time, if not before. Bye.
Bye, guys.
And she goes straight to the controls and ends the stream just like that.